आरम्भं करोतु चित्रमहोदय।
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं संस्कृतस्य प्रसाराय नैजं सर्वं ददाम्यहं संस्कृतस्य सदा भक्ते वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं संस्कृतस्य कृते जीवन संस्कृतस्य कृते यजन आत्मानम् आहुतं मन्ये वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहस्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरो परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरो मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः येनाक्षरं समाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृष्णं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनिये नमः येन धौता गिरपुंसान् विमलै शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः अज्ञानान्दस्य लोकस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकय चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै पाणिनये नमः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनामधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः नमस्कारः
धन्यवादः। एकतो दोषाः आसन् तत्र अनन्तरं वदामि। I will note it and then I will tell you, because I mentally noted it, but now I don't remember. So next time when you say that, I will correct them after the prayer is over. Normally the thing is Vakratunda, Guru Brahma, Saraswati you say, and then say about all the Samskrita prayers, and then you end with Sahanavamtu. Astu va?
Okay.
Astu. Radhika api agatavati atra. Astu. Gatakakshayam we have not finished that, so we will finish that. Oh. अयं श्लोकं कृतवन्तः वयं गतकक्षायां कापि पठतु
दशवचन्ति and चत्वचन्ति that
महोदय
सर्वम् अभवत्
महोदय share na you have not
sorry I forget एकनिमिषम्
अद्य lesson पठिष्यामि
no
एकनिमिषम् अहं विस्मृतवती शेर् इदानीं दृश्यते किल?
आम्।
राधिका भवती पठतु, श्लोकं पठतु।
तस्यापि हि धैर्यवृत्तेः न शक्यते धैर्यगुणः प्रमार्ष्टुम् अधोमुखस्यापि कृतस्य वह्नेः नादः शिखा यान्ति कदाचिदेव।
अत्र पदच्छेदः तत्र एव दत्तमस्ति, भवती अपि वदतु।
ओके। कदर्थितस्य अपि सवर्णदीर्घसन्धि हि धैर्यवृत्तेः न शक्यते धैर्यगुणः प्रमार्ष्टुम् अधोमुखस्य अपि सवर्णदीर्घसन्धि कृतस्य वह्नेः न अधः अगेन सवर्णदीर्घः शिखाः यान्ति has विसर्गलोपः कदाचित् एव जष्ट्व।
अस्तु वा? अत्र
सामान्यार्थः
अपि पठतु।
सामान्यार्थः यद्यपि धीरस्य अपमानं निन्दा क्रियते तदापि तस्य धैर्यं न नश्यति। अग्निम् अधोमुखं कुर्मः चेदपि तस्य ज्वालाः उपरि एव गच्छन्ति।
अत्र कदर्तितस्यापि हि धैर्यवृत्तेः, कदर्तितः इति अपमाननं, यस्य अपमाननं कृतं निन्दा क्रियते तादृशमनुष्यस्य कदर्तितस्य इति इक्तप्रत्ययः। सः मनुष्यः केनापि कदर्तितः भवति, केनापि अपमानितः भवति, तस्य निन्दा केनापि क्रियते। तादृशः मनुष्यः तस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः विषये अत्र उक्तमस्ति। तस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः किं भवति? नश्यति वा धैर्यवृत्तिः? न, तस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः प्रमाष्टुं तादृशधैर्यवृत्तेः धैर्यगुणः, तस्य धैर्यगुणः, सः धैर्यवृत्तिः, कदर्तितः एकः धैर्यवृत्तिः अस्ति। तस्य धैर्यगुणः, तस्य विशेषता किं? तस्य धैर्यगुणः एव तस्य विशेषता। तादृशः मनुष्यस्य धैर्यगुणः कोऽपि प्रमाष्टुं न, केनापि प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते। अत्रापि कर्मणि मध्ये अस्ति एतद् वाक्यम्। अर्थात् तस्य धैर्यगुणं न कोऽपि प्रमाष्टुं शक्नोति। अस्तु वा? कर्तरि मध्ये वदामः चेत् तादृशस्य मनुष्यस्य धैर्यगुणम् इति तत्र द्वितीयविभक्त्यां भवति। यदा कर्तरि मध्ये वदामः चेत् अस्तु चित्रा महोदय।
That ikta pratyaya you are saying, no Mahodaya, the how to find out that which word is ikta pratyaya?
कदर्तित, कदर्तित, गत, उक्तं, निन्दितः, कृतं, तत्र सब इक्तप्रत्ययः भवति।
No, that how to find out that is ikta pratyaya?
तदेव अहं पूर्वमपि मया उक्तं, प्राक्टिस्, अभ्यासादेव भवति। First, you have to familiarize yourself with the words. For that, you have to improve, increase your vocabulary. Astu va? As I told you, a 5-year-old child, when he starts talking, he's got about 50 words in his vocabulary. So if any word outside his vocabulary somebody gives him, he wouldn't understand. But as the time goes, he hears. By association, he is able to grasp. So for us, we are also like that 5-year-old only as far as Sanskritam is concerned. Our knowledge in English, athava our Matrubhasha, yatah we are more than 50, we are 60, or we are more than 40, whatever it is. So 40 years, we have gathered so many. We have picked up in our journey, we have picked up a lot of words. But our journey in Sanskritam is less than 1 year old or less than 2 year old. So in 2 years, how much you could have picked up, isn't it?
Correct, Mahodaya. My question is that ikta pratyaya and all kridanta, it will come in the kridanta, no? That root word we have to type, and which word if you type you will get that ikta
So,
pratyaya. That
for that, if you want to, nowadays the Google is there. So if you write Kadartita in Google, somewhere you will get.
sometimes
Mahodaya, you
not
get
getting that
Sanskrit.
only.
No, if you go to Sanskrit Abhyasa and over there you do you put Kritam or possibly like that, then it gives out all Kri Pratyaya, everything, and there all the Kridanta comes and there it is also.
See, actually, no, as on. See, in English dictionary, they can say that, all the words in the English language are listed. But in Sanskrit dictionary, you cannot say, because you can go on making new words. This kritantas, all these things, from one word, from one dhatu, you can make any number of words. So these are all words made like that. So in a dictionary, you will not get. So as Sushila Mahodaya pointed out, probably in some this thing. But for that, you should know where to search and how to search. You must know how
That only
to
I'm
search
finding
for.
difficult.
So you must make a guess, calculate an intelligent guess. For making that intelligent guess, you must have a knowledge of the Dhaturupas. So it is, one link to the other. So straight away, like this thing, you go and order a thing in a hotel and he brings it in a platter. Like that Kadartita you may not get. So you have to see Kadartita Syapi, so Kadartita, so Artita. Like that, you have to break. For that, your mind, your brain has to go. You have to apply your brain. You have to apply your mind. You will not get it in a platter, just written, because in the Sanskrit language, it keeps on evolving, because you can make so many words from one word, but so many things you can make. Everything cannot be listed. So you must be able to break it and try to understand what the root could be.
Mahodaya, Kadartita, what is the dhatu there? Kri only?
No. Artita.
Artita.
Kadartita. We will come to it. We will come to it later. I think somewhere they would have explained it. We have not done it. So since this part we had already done, but since I'm doing it again in the class, I thought I'll start. Because as we go down, everywhere, they're breaking their Vyakaranamshaha. Tatra dattam asti va iti pashyamaha. Astu va? So right now you just understand the meaning of it. We will try to go to the etymology. So in probably the next couple of slides, you may get the samadhanam for that. Astu va? So I'll just recap. So यद्यपि धीरस्य अपमानं निन्दा क्रियते तदापि तस्य धैर्यः न नश्यति. समान अर्थः तत्र तस्य धैर्यं न नश्यति इति कर्तरि मध्ये दत्तमस्ति. परन्तु श्लोके धैर्यगुणः केनापि प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते. His धैर्यगुण is not destroyed by anybody. तत्र कर्मणि मध्ये दत्तमस्ति. You must be able to recognize that. Basic. Sentence कर्मणि मध्ये अस्ति वा कर्तरि मध्ये अस्ति वा अत्र किमपि अध्याहृतं करणीयं वा धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते इति दत्तमस्ति चेत् you must know kena, by whom. That kenapi, that word is not there. So you have to adhyahritam karaniyam tatra bhavati. So like that, each and every word you must be able to recognize and try to understand. Astu va? So then adhomukasya api kritasya atra pashyatu krita tadapi ikta pratyayam. Krita karani. Actually, earlier in one of the classes, I had given you a few verbs. I had told you to write Ikta Pratyam, all the thing. Tavyat, Aniyar, Tumunantam, all that I had asked you to write. I don't know whether you people did it. In one of the earlier classes, I had given it in our this thing. I told you, you practice. Actually, it is there in the book also. I don't know whether Maalatee book, this Siksha book only, I think. If you look somewhere in Siksha book, lots of verbs are given and all the pratyayas are listed there. So if you go on reading it, you will know. So right now, no, I don't want to waste looking for it. I will look at it. I think it is in the, because I didn't bring all my books here. So if it is in the Siksha book only, that is the only book I brought from the US here, I will look at it. But long back in one of the classes, I had given you a lot of verbs. I told you to write.
Yeah, it is there in this.
Tumanantam,
Yes, it is given.
All that
it is
I had
given on
asked
the
you.
last page.
If you had done that, you by now you will be able to anywhere that Ikta Pratyay comes, your mind will automatically, this is, you will be able to recognize. Further only practice. Abhyasam vina na kopi, there is no other this thing.
No,
So you have to do that. Okay. So adhomukasyapi kritasya vanhehe. Atra शिकाः अधः न यान्ति तत्र कर्तरी मध्ये एव अस्ति वह्निः अधोमुखः कृतः परन्तु तस्य शिकाः अधः न यान्ति उपरि एव गच्छन्ति इति तस्य अर्थः सो तदर्थस्यापि धैर्यवृत्तेः धैर्यगुणः न प्रमाष्टुं शक्यते तादृशमेव वह्नेः शिकाः वह्निः अधोमुखं कृतं वह्निः कृतः सो अतः तादृशस्य वह्नेः शिकाः अधः न यान्ति तादृशस्य that type of a flame which is pointed downwards, a fire which is pointed downward, the flame doesn't go down, the flame always shoots up, it always points up. That is what it said. So अधः शिकाः न यान्ति कदाचित् तत्र कर्तरी मध्ये अस्ति परन्तु पूर्वतनवाक्ये धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते इति तत्र कर्मणि मध्ये अस्ति. सो कदर्थितस्य इति इक्तप्रत्ययं तदेव तदपि कर्मणि मध्ये एव भवति किल. सो अधोमुखस्यापि कृतस्य तत्रापि इक्तप्रत्ययं. So only if you practice 5 verbs, any verb you take, whatever verbs you are familiar with, patati, patati, gacchati, hasati, every day you take 5 verbs and write all the kritantas, tavyat, aniyar, tumanantam, twantam, everything, whatever this thing is there. So you practice 5 new verbs every day and practice, then you will be able to make. And kutra kutra upasargah asti, upasargah bhavati, atah na, you will be able to separate the upasargam dhatu and then the pratyayam and get familiarized with the dhatu. So the upasargam and this thing, they are added. One is added before, one is added afterwards. But the center dhatu is the same. So you should be able to separate them. You cannot think that the whole word is the dhatu. You must be able. So there are 22 or something upasargas are there. So you must be able to know all that. So for that, self-study you have to do. So
Mahodaya, na shakyate karmani, so we could possibly recognize kadartitasya ta pratyaya. But in kritasya, it is all in not in karmani, right? It is so how to recognize
the very word krita, if you had practiced the karoti, if you had practiced all that, you would know, because that krita you would have written there. That is why I long back I gave you. If you had done that, this doubt will not come.
We have done it, Mahodaya, but the thing is, it doesn't retain. No,
No. That means you have to itopi abhyasah karaniyah.
Ah.
So every time, that is how you will recognize. For
Mm.
me also, no, I didn't recognize in the beginning because we went on doing, and my exposure is slightly longer because I had learned it as a child. So my exposure is longer. So for you, you are as good as a 5-year-old child because your vocabulary is only that much. That 5-year-old child goes on improving by hearing more. There are more people talking about, but unfortunately for you, there are not many people talking Sanskritam around you. So then what you should do? If the Sanskritam atmosphere is not around you, you have to create that Sanskrit atmosphere. How will you do? Nowadays, so many things are available, no? So you have to, apart from the class, you have to out just like a hobby. Go Google. Thanks to this thing, all this computer, internet thing, all the things are available in the press of a button. For everything, you don't need to have a book. So just out of curiosity, you have to go on learning. Because, you don't have that Samskrita atmosphere around you. Nobody is talking Sanskritam around you, except for this class or some other classes which you are attending. You don't hear Sanskritam around you. So unless you are in that, you will not know. So either it has to be you have to be surrounded by that, or you have to surround yourself with that. When that is not possible, you have to do it. Atra kartaryeva. Tvameva, only you have to do. Nobody will do it for you. Astu va? So the more and more words you get, then automatically the mind makes a connection. Our brain is very powerful. Even till we die, I think our brain is receptive. But what you feed and how you feed and because it keeps on making connections. But for that, you must feed, no? The fodder you have to give to the brain. So a lot of work is expected from your side. Astuva? So please do that. Only if you do, because you don't have that atmosphere and you don't have the advantage of like a child has. A child has so many people surrounding him and talking. Every day he acquires five more words. So when we were young, our grandfather, especially that was the grandfather's job. Every day he will say, write 5 new words in English. Because we all studied in vernacular medium. So English we started learning ABCD only at the age of 10 or something. Even writing A, B. Astuva. So my grandfather used to say, every day you write 5 new words and show me. We can't write whatever we had already written. He will remember. So sometimes, we'll do that sort of cheating. We'll look at what we wrote yesterday and we'll show. He'll say, no, you wrote it yesterday. You have to. So we had that big dictionary. And he will give the Hindu paper. Grandfather will read the Hindu paper first and then give it to us. He will make us sit and read the Hindu paper. Then that is how we acquired. So our knowledge of English, though we started late, we were almost on par with the people who started studying English at the age of 3 or 4. How? Because we did all that work. So at home we were talking Tamil only, but every day it was customary. Anju புது வார்த்தை எழுதி காமிக்கணும். ஒரு ஸ்லேட்லயாவது எழுதி காமிக்கணும் தாத்தா கிட்ட. அப்புறம் கேப்பா, he will ask what is the meaning. So we have to do that. So like that you have to do, because there is no tata now asking you to read. You have to, you are the tata, you are the party, you are the student, you are the child. So you have to be, self-motivation has to be there. So apart from that, there is no other, this thing. You will, everything will not come in the platter. Probably, so we've seen this Padavicheda. Now we'll go to the, sorry. सुशीला महोदय भवती पठतु।
व्याकरणांशः तदर्थितस्य अधोमुखस्य कृतस्य अकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग् षष्ठी एकवचनं। धैर्यवृत्तेः इकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः षष्ठी एकवचन धैर्यगुणः धैर्यवृत्ति is the word.
Dhairya vritti is the person.
Okay. No, the word here is dhairya vritti. That is why it is ikaranta.
See, vritti. See, the minute you say vrittehe, if you are
Obviously,
strong in your shabdam, you will know it is the
yeah,
Shashti
I
Ekavachana.
understood.
So that is how, because once you are strong with all this Shabda Rupa, the minute you see that, you should know that it is Shashti Ekavachanam. Like that, you must be able to connect.
धैर्यगुणः अकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग प्रथमा एकवचन वह्नेः इकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग षष्ठी एकवचन.
So vanhehe, vrittehe. So it is that rupam. So immediately you will know that the pratipadikam it is ikaranta. Tasya shashti ekavachanam iti. You must be able to connect. For that you should have every day, shabdam also. That was our practice when we learned. Rama, 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 then ikaranta. Everything we have to say it like tables. Nowadays, even children don't repeat the tables. Whereas, when we were young, how we were taught tables. We were not taught the grammar of the table. We were just told to memorize and just say it. Yeah. We didn't know 16 into 16, the 16 twos are 32 means we didn't say 16 plus 16, we went on adding. The whole thing was memorized. And then we went to the reasons for that. But first that memorization has to be done. So like that, the Shabda Rupam you have to memorize. Dhatu Rupam you have to memorize. That Lakara, what are the forms? Lang Lakara, what are the forms? You have to memorize. Of course, at our age it is difficult to memorize, but that is the way it is. So if you learn something new, what we learned yesterday, we forget. So we have to do double the work of a child. A child, the minute it is taught, within 5 minutes the child registers. Child doesn't forget, but we forget. So that is one disadvantage for us at our age. But we have to overcome that. We have to work a little harder. Okay.
Yanti yadhatu prathama purusha. No, what is parasmaipadi prathama purusha bahuvachan.
So see, the minute you say inti, you know that it is plural. It is bahuvachan. And prathama purusha. That is, what we call third person. Inti that. So for everything you have one dhatu as the ready reckoner. So say that and try to see whether you are. See, even if you don't go to learn all the dhatus by heart, learn one dhatu in all its lakaras by heart very well. So keep that as the ready reckoner. And any form you see, the minute you know it is a tingantam, you try to see where it fits. Parasmai pada dhatu 1, atmane pada dhatu 1. 2 dhatus you pick up, whatever you want, and learn all the lakaras, very well. So the minute you see the tingantam, you see where it fits. Keep that as the ready reckoner and see where it fits. In the same manner, one akaranta shabdam, one ikaranta shabdam, one ukaranta shabdam, in both the lingas. So the minute you see it, know that it is a subantam, and the minute you see this vanhehe, avrittehe, immediately you try to connect it. That is how.
Api na hi eva adah kadachit avyayam shakyate chak dhatu karmani latlakara prathama purusha ekavachan pramashtum avyayam pra plus muj tumun pratyay shikhaha akarantah striling akarantah striling prathama bahuvachan prathama purusha bahuvachan prathama vibhakti
Subantam it is prathama vibhakti. Tingantam it is purusha.
Pratipadartha kadartitasya tiraskritasya.
Atra pashyatu kritaha iti tatra api. So adhomukasya api kritaha iti tatra. So then see, it's a pratyam. It is derived like a noun. Kritaha, like Ramaha. Ramasya, Krutasya. Tiraha is a upasargam for that. Tiraha Kritaha. Tiraskritaha. So, Tiraskritaha iti Tiraha Kritaha tatra Visargasya Sakaraha abhavat. Tiraskritaha Shabdaha. So, Akarantah Pullingaha Tiraskrita Shabdaha. Atra Shashti Ekavachanam. Like that you must be able to see Tiraha Kritaha. Sya is the Shashti Ekavachanasya pratyayam. Supratyayam. Astu va? So ataha Tiraha Kritaha Sya. So Krita is the root. Karoti. Tasya eksa pratyayam. Like that you must be able to say.
Shakyate sambhavati. Pramashtum nashayitum. Vannehe agnehe. Shikhaha jwalaha. Dhairyavrittehe धीरस्य. धैर्यगुणः धीरवृत्तभाव. धीरस्वभाव. अधोमुखस्य अवनिमितस्य. अवनमितस्य. अवाङ्मुखः. अवाचीनः. अधः नीचैः यान्ति गच्छति. गच्छन्ति.
अत्र
क्रियापदं
सर्वं दत्तमस्ति. क्रियापदं
शक्यते यान्ति.
चित्रा महोदय भवती पठतु.
क्रियापदं शक्यते यान्ति. प्रथमा विभक्ति धैर्यगुणः शिखाः. षष्ठी कदर्थितस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः अधोमुखस्य कृतस्य वह्नेः. अव्ययं न अपि हि अधः कदाचित् एव प्रमाष्टुम्.
इदानीम् आकाङ्क्षाक्रमेण अव्ययं करणीयं चेत् प्रश्नाः कथं भवन्ति इति वदतु.
क्रियापदम् इस् शक्यते. ओके. धैर्यगुणः शिखाः प्रथमा विभक्ति. कः
तद् पठितं. So how will you start asking questions? Now start asking questions.
केन शक्यते. शक्यते is आत्मनेपदे धातु.
आत्मनेपदे न तत्र कर्मणि इति आत्मनेपदे भवति.
कर्मणि आत्मनेपदे
इति परस्मैपद धातु एव, परन्तु कर्मणि आत्मनेपदः भवति. सो कर्मणि इति ज्ञातं किल. सो शक्यते. So then what will be your question?
Karmani means tritiya vibhakti we have to start. So kena shakyate.
Okay. Actually, the tatra the tingantam is na shakyate. Astu va? Okay. So because the question itself should be based on that. Okay. So okay, you said. So suppose you ask the question kena shakyate. Kena na shakyate.
Kena na shakyate. Where is that? Dhairya guna.
Okay. I will have this now. You start asking because there you are not able to see the words of the shloka. So okay. Kena na shakyate iti bhavata prushtam. Tasya uttaram kim bhavati?
एक निमिषं. न शक्यते. धैर्यगुणः न.
धैर्यगुणः इति प्रथमविभक्त्याम् अस्ति, परन्तु भवता पृष्टं केन न शक्यते. तस्य उत्तरस्य तत्पदं श्लोके अस्ति वा? अहं किम् उक्तवती तत्र कर्मणि भवति, अतः अध्याहृतं करणीयं चेत् कर्तुं शक्यते इति केनापि न शक्यते इति you can अध्याहृतं कर्तुं शक्यते परन्तु मनुष्येण पुरुषेण स्त्रियः इति तत्र किमपि न दत्तमस्ति. So if you ask that question, the answer what you give should be something from the shloka. So if you ask that question, kena na shakyate, kenapi na shakyate will be the answer. But that kenapi, that word is not there. Because that is adhyahritam kritam. Astu va? Atah, that question will not yield you an answer from the shloka. So what the answer you get is the word from the shloka. So like that you have to ask questions. So that kena na shakyate, that question will not come. So then what other question will come next?
So Pratama Vibhakti questions can be
ask. Okay.
Kaha na shakyate dairya gunaha na.
Astu. Okay. Then okay, dairya gunaha na shakyate. But if you start with that, the meaning is a little incomplete. So where you should have started? You see what is the other word? Pramashtum is there.
Pramashtum.
So what will be the question you ask for which you will get the answer Pramashtum?
Pramashtum. Ek nimisham. Kimartam.
So the question also will be something in Tumanantam only. Pramashtum. Pramashtum. If you have to get an answer Pramashtum, what will be the question you will ask?
Kim kartum?
Kim kartum na shakyate. So you start the tingantam, the verb is na shakyate. Okay. Then you ask kim kartum na shakyate. Then what will the answer you get?
Kim kartum na shakyate.
So that is the question you are asking. What will the answer? What will be the answer you get from the shloka? What will be the word?
Dairya guna.
Kim kartum? See, question madhye tumannantam asti kila. Ataha uttaram kim bhavati?
Ek nimisham dairya guna. Kim kartum?
उत्तरमपि तुमनन्तम् एव भवति किल तत्र शब्दं किं तत्र पदं किं तुमनन्तपदं किं श्लोके what is the tumananta word in the shloka?
That one I am seeing. Okay. Pramashtum.
What is pramashtum?
Pramashtum means
no. But what is the word? Is it not a tumanantam?
That is meaning, no, Mahode. That pramashtum is na shaitum. That.
Okay, but pramashtum, is it not a tumananta word? I am asking you.
Yeah, that is tumananta.
If the question is asked as a tumananta question, the answer will be this pramashtum. Kim kartum na shakyate? Pramashtum na shakyate. Then, kaha pramashtum na shakyate? Then you will get the prathama vibhakti, dairya gunaha. Okay? So, you started with na shakyate. Kim kartum na shakyate? Kaha किं कर्तुं न शक्यते इति प्रमाष्टुम् इति उक्तवती अतः कः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते इतोपि प्रश्नः भविष्यति वा तत्र प्रष्टव्यं for which you will get an answer from the shloka.
Then one more prathama vibhakti is there, no? That The slide may one more. Adaha Dhairya.
एकनिमिषम् अत्र तिङन्तं द्वे भवतः किल. There are two sentences practically. There are two verbs, okay? Each verb governing one sentence. So the adaha does not come in this sentence. The first sentence is different, second sentence is different. द्वे भवति किल, भवतः किल, न शक्यते यान्ति. अस्तु वा? Now you have to cover all the words which are associated with na shakyate. So the adhomukasya, it is a separate sentence. So you have covered pramashtum, you have covered dhairya gunaha, you have covered na shakyate. Then what else are the words still left to be covered? So I told you, what are the words still left to be covered? They will come as an answer for your question. So what are the words that are still not covered by you?
The katartitasya adhomukasya.
Adhomukasya does not belong to this. Adhomukasya belongs to the second sentence, for which the tingantam is different. Okay? Tasya verb, tasya tingantam, etat ekam vakyam. Dve vakye stah tatra. Astu va? That you understood? There are two sentences, different sentences. कदर्तितस्यापि हि धैर्यवृत्तेः न शक्यते धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुम्. There ends the first sentence. Now don't bring the adhomukasyapi. That is a comparison. Upama. Don't bring it. So you first finish this. Whatever is there in the first sentence. So you've covered pramashtum. You have covered dhairya gunaha. You have covered na shakyate. Then what else are left? You are going from right to left. Right to left. What are the words are left there?
Dhairya vrittehe.
Dhairya vrittehe. Dhairya vrittehe iti tat shabda
षष्टि विभक्ति.
षष्टि. अतः प्रश्नः कीदृशः प्रश्नः भवेत् तत्र?
कस्य
धैर्यगुणः. See, whenever you ask the question, you have to take the answer of the previous question and join with it. See, न शक्यते, किं कर्तुं न शक्यते, प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते. Then, किं प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते, धैर्यगुणः. So, धैर्यगुणः is the answer for the third question. So, when you ask the fourth question, you have to take that dhairya gunaha and ask one more question. So, kasya dhairya gunaha. Okay. So, the answer will be dhairya vrittehe. So, fourth question you have asked. Fifth question. Then, that dhairya vrittehe, you have to take it in the question. So, what will be the question?
That kada because apihi, like that is known that
apihi is abhyam. You leave that.
Okay, then kadartitasya.
Kadartitasya. Ataha, see the answer you are getting. Now we already know the answer. So kadartitasya is the answer you are going to get. You want to get that answer. What type of a question? Because that is in Shashti. You have to ask the question in Shashti. You already have the word dhairya vrittehe. So kadartitasya is an adjective, visheshanam. Dhairya vrittehe iti padasya visheshanam.
Dhairya vrittehe. कीदृशः धैर्य वृत्तेः.
कीदृशः इति प्रथमाविभक्त्यां भवति वा? तत् विभक्ति का भवति? कीदृशस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः, कदर्थितस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः. Now you start again from the beginning. You start asking each and every question. From the beginning again start asking questions. Start from the tingantam. What is the tingantam?
Pramashtu.
No. What is the tingantam? What is the verb in that? How did you start the whole process?
एकनिमिषम् शक्यते
शक्यते वा न शक्यते?
न शक्यते.
So start asking the question. So na shakyate is the tingantam. Then you start asking the question.
कः न शक्यते कस्य के शक्यते के.
So that tasmin tasya vakyasya antima padam kim? कदर्थितस्य अपि धैर्यवृत्तेः न शक्यते धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुम्. So प्रमाष्टुम् is the last word. You start taking. So प्रमाष्टुम् इति तत् तुमुन्नन्तम् अव्ययम् किल. अतः
किं कर्तुं
अस्मत् प्रश्नः अपि तुमुन्नन्ते एव भवितव्यम्. अतः किं कर्तुं न शक्यते?
किं कर्तुं न शक्यते प्रमाष्टुम्.
ओके. सो तस्य उत्तरः किं? प्रमाष्टुम् इति. सो अग्रिम प्रश्नः किं भवेत्? You have to take that प्रमाष्टुम् and then so what is the word before that? प्रमाष्टुम् श्लोके what is the word before that?
प्रमाष्टुं धैर्यगुणः.
धैर्यगुणः. So what type of a question you will ask? धैर्यगुणः इति विभक्ति कात्. So ask the question. कः
प्रमाष्टुं धैर्यगुणः.
Say the whole sentence. कः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते.
कः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते.
उत्तरं किं भवेत् तत्र?
धैर्यगुणः.
पूर्णवाक्यं वदतु. धैर्यगुणः.
धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते.
धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते. अस्तु वा? इदानीं प्रमाष्टुं धैर्यगुणः न शक्यते सर्वं. All that you have taken. So then what is the word? Go to the next word on the left side. What is the next word?
धैर्यवृत्तेः कस्य.
धैर्यवृत्तेः is the answer you have to get. So तादृश उत्तरस्य प्रश्नं किं भवेत् तत्र?
कस्य
पूर्ण प्रश्नं पृच्छतु. कस्य
प्रमाष्टुं कस्य
धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते.
कस्य धैर्यगुणः न शक्यते धैर्यवृत्तेः.
इदानीं गो फर्दर् लेफ्ट्. अपि हि अव्ययम्. लीव् दट् औट्.
कदर्थितस्य
तदेव अस्मद् उत्तरं भवेत्. अतः तादृशस्य उत्तरस्य कीदृशः प्रश्नः अपेक्षितः तत्र?
कीदृशस्य
धैर्यवृत्तेः धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते. कदर्थितस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टुं न शक्यते. अस्तु वा? You understood now?
Yeah, I understood, Mahodaya. Only thing is, if I write, I will remember. I'm not writing. No, that's the reason I couldn't remember that. That is the problem.
Then, Radhika, you take the next sentence and say. Read the full sentence and start asking questions. Radhika, patatu. Dvitiyam vakyam patatu.
Okay. अधोमुखस्यापि कृतस्य वह्नेः न अधः शिखाः यान्ति कदाचित् एव.
तिङन्तं किं तत्र?
No, not कृतस्य. यान्ति.
Okay, यान्ति.
न यान्ति is the
न यान्ति. Okay, good. प्रश्नं पृच्छतु.
काः न यान्ति.
काः न यान्ति. यतः काः इति? यतः शिकाः
शिकाः
इति
न यान्ति.
शिकाः इति बहुवचनं स्त्रीलिङ्गे भवति. अतः so if that were a pullinga word, you would have asked K. Since you already know the shikaha is strilinga, bahuvachanam. If it was a pullinga word bahuvachanam, you would ask K. Parantu you know shikaha, we've already done it. Atah atra pashyatu shikaha akaranta strilingaha.
Prathama
So
Purusha
pratama
Bahuvachana.
bahuvachanam. So you ask the question kaha na yanti. So uttaram kim bhavati tatra?
शिकाः न यान्ति.
Shikaha na yanti. Then
कस्य शिकाः न no.
No. There are more words to be covered. You
Yeah.
go to that kasya at the end. But
Okay.
see, there is kadachit, there is adaha. How
Okay.
will you ask questions for that? See, sorry.
शिकाः
Go from
कदाचित्.
right to left and try to cover each word. Okay? So still adaha is there, kadachit is there. So you try to ask questions according to that. Shikaha na yanti. So
किं कृतस्य शिकाः न यान्ति.
no, that is what I am telling you, Radhika. Kim kritasya iti agre bhavati. Parantu tasya purvam kadachit iti ekam padam asti, adaha iti ekam padam asti. Tesham samadhanah paramam pratamam karotu. Anantaram kim kritasya iti tatra gacchatu.
अधः शिखाः न यान्ति. And then
What? See, adaha is direction.
yeah.
So you can ask some question relating to that. So adaha, you can say kutra.
Oh, kutra.
Let us
Okay.
see. See, adaha is a direction, isn't it? Going down.
Yeah. For kadachit and
where
adaha,
does
I'm not getting question. That's
I'm
why.
telling you, if you are in doubt, there is no harm in thinking in English and trying to get a question, then translate it to Sanskritam. That is not the best way. That is not the best solution. But in our stages of learning, since we have limited knowledge, there is no harm. Afterwards, you can give up all that. It will come automatically. Initially, no harm in trying to translate it in English and try to ask the question and then translate that question into English. No harm. That is my opinion. Okay. So, shikaha.
शिकाः कुत्र न यान्ति. शिकाः अधः न यान्ति.
Astu va? Anantaram
Isn't
kadachit.
kadachit? So kadachit itself has a question kada, right?
Kadachit means it is time. Something like, time. Never, it means kadachit na. Ever, or if you just say kadachit ever, na kadachit means never. Okay. So what could be the question there? So it is like a time. So you can ask a question kada.
Okay, kada only.
Kada nayanti.
Oh, that's okay.
Shikaha adaha kada nayanti. Shikaha
Shikaha
adaha kadachit nayanti. Never. When do they do? When do the flames
die down? Never.
Go down. Not go down. Not go down.
Not go down. Okay.
Kadachit. So kada, you can ask the question for which you will get the answer as kadachit. Astu va? Atah atar pashyate etat sarvam idanim kritam. Yanti, shikaha, adaha, kadachit. Sarvam kritam. Now you go to this. Then you go to
Vanehe.
the answer you have to get is vanhehe. So what will be the question?
Kasya
Ataha vanhehe iti pullinga shabdaha. You know it is a pullinga shabda. Astu va? That is why you ask the question kasya. Suppose it was a strilinga shabda, you would have asked kasyaha. Understood? So kasya shikaha kadachit adaha nayanti.
Vanehe shikaha kadachit na eva yanti. Na
Adaha na yanti.
adaha
Astu
na
va?
yanti.
Taga sarvam kritam. Then, what will be then?
Then it's kritasya. No, but kritasya is not an answer. It's
So you
adaha
have to,
kritasya. So
you have to get the answer.
from
This.
adhomukasya. So
Adhomukasya kritasya.
ah,
See, that is together.
oh, they together. Okay.
So, adhomukasya kritasya. So, what should be your question? That is in what vibhakti?
Shashti vibhakti.
Shashti vibhakti. Atah prashnah api
Ka-
षष्ट्यां विभक्त्यामेव भवितव्यं किल? So,
kasya kritasya vannehe.
okay. So, otherwise you can, but this is a Visheshanam. So, when it is a Visheshanam,
Idrishasya kritasya vannehe.
when you know that it is a Visheshanam, you should ask that type of Kidrishasya vanhehe shikaha kadachit adahanayanti adhomukasya
Adhomukasya
kritasya
kritasya
vanhehe
vannehe. Shikaha adaha na
nayanti
yanti.
kadachit. Understood?
Okay.
So, first you must be able to recognize the Tingantam, and whether it's, see in a shloka, a two-line shloka, whether both the lines are covered by the same Tingantam, or whether there are two Tingantas, each one for one line, and whether it is an upama and upama. In this shloka, you see, kadarchitasya api dhairya vrittehe na shakyate dhairya gunaha pramashtumati. So, this second sentence has no relation to this. It is only an upama. So, you cannot combine these both. So, each one, you take each one as a separate sentence and complete it. So, then you try to go from this, from right to left. Tadrisham kurmaha chet sulabha bhavati. Astu va? So, you take the verb and then try to go like this, from right to left. Understood? Pramashtum.
Yes.
Dhairya gunaha pramashtum na shakyate. Dhairya vrittehe dhairya gunaha pramashtum na shakyate. Kadartitasya dhairya vrittehe dhairya gunaha pramashtum shakyate. न यान्ति शिकाः न यान्ति शिकाः अधः न यान्ति शिकाः अधः कदाचित् न यान्ति वह्नेः शिकाः अधः कदाचित् न यान्ति अधोमुखस्य कृतस्य वह्नेः. So and there you join the avyayam appropriately. Astu va? Try to go from right to left. Take the verb and then
Mahodaya, then in this question, Kidrishasya vannehe, you can write adhomukasya api kritasya vannehe.
See, adhomukasya, the one he doesn't go adhomukasya on its own. It is adhomukaha kritaha.
Kritaha. No, I'm asking.
You have to say it together.
Api, where will you use this api there?
So there, that answer, adhomukasya.
Adhomukasya api
So
kritasya.
in the question, you can also, kidrishasya api vanhehe, you can ask in the question, or you can give it only in the answer. It need not be asked in the question also, doesn't matter. So where you join the avyaya is according to the context. So, kidrishasya api also you can ask. Or kridrishasya vanhehe, that is also okay.
No, when I am asking the kidrishya vannehe, can I write the answer adhomukasya api kritasya?
अधोमुखस्य अपि कृतस्य वह्नेः अथवा अधोमुखस्य कृतस्य अपि वह्नेः. See, Sanskrit language, you know, wherever you put the word, the meaning doesn't change, not like in English. So you can change it, or you can use the whole thing as it is in the sloka. These are minor things, you know. But the basic concept you should understand. Starting from the verb, how to ask questions. That is why we say that Prathama Vibhakti, Ditya Vibhakti, like that, you know, that is a big guide. But only when it is a karmani prayogam, that doesn't exactly fit. For that, you go by practice. You go by your experience of having done 5-6 shlokas. If you have done, then you get a hang of it. So certain things are intuitive. That intuition, how will it come? Only by doing more and more, then intuitively you are able to ask questions. So it's a chicken and egg, that type of situation only. More you do, you will understand. More you understand, you will be able to do more. So it's a thing. Each one is dependent on the other. Let us see now. Atra pashyatu. Sorry. Atra pashyatu. Kiam sarvam tadeva asti va? Kim kartum na shakyate pramashtum. Actually, I forgot to correct it. And I was so busy last week. I forgot to correct it. And sit and do it. Kim pramashtum dairya gunaha, kasya dairya gunaha, dairya vrittehe, कीदृशस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः कदास्ति अत्र पश्यतु कीदृशस्य धैर्यवृत्तेः. So in the answer they took the api. Atra api. So here they have written kutra nayanti adha kaha nayanti. So we did it the other way. Kaha nayanti anantaram kutra nayanti. Tadeva vayam कृतवन्तः किल राधिका अत्र.
Yes.
I mean that doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
So kasya shikaha vanhe कीदृशस्य वह्नेः अधोमुखस्य कृतस्य kada nayanti. This also you can take it before. We did before itself. Here they have taken it. I mean, these are minor things. It doesn't matter. Finally, you get the answer. But the major points you must be able to know. That is why we say we go by the vibhakti. So that vibhakti helps a lot. Because when you take the verb in a kartari prayogam, the verb means prathama vibhakti is the doer. That is how you start. No, it is like building a this thing, edifice. Like that you take. Or from there you come like this. So, verb is there, then prathama vibhakti, then you get the dvitiya vibhakti. Like that you come down. So, you have to get that mental picture. That clarity has to be there. इदानीं भवती पठतु सुशीला महोदय.
अन्वयः कदर्थितस्याप्य धैर्यवृत्तेः धैर्यगुणः प्रमाष्टं न हि शक्यते. अधोमुखस्य कृतस्यापि वह्नेः शिखाः कदाचित् एव अधः न यान्ति. तात्पर्यं यदि अग्निम् अधोमुखं कर्तुं प्रयत्नं कुर्मः तथापि ज्वालाः उपरि एव गमिष्यन्ति. एवम् एव धीराः अन्यैः तिरस्कृताः चेत् अपि निन्दिताः चेत् अपि स्वस्य धैर्यगुणः न त्यजन्ति.
धैर्यगुणं न त्यजन्ति.
गुणं न त्यजन्ति. धैर्यगुणं
धीराः धैर्यगुणं न त्यजन्ति. कर्तरि मध्ये अस्ति, अतः धैर्यगुणम् इति द्वितीया विभक्त्यां भवति. धीराः धैर्यगुणं न त्यजन्ति. अत्र एवमेव in the same manner, तादृशमेव in the same manner, एवमेव. So here what they did, तात्पर्यं they have given the upamanam first and then they have given this. विशेषण व्याकरणं किमपि दत्तमस्ति वा तत्र? न. I don't think. Now we will have this thing of reading that patana kaushalam bhavet iti. एकनिमिषम्. अत्र पठतु अनन्तरम् I will. Then चित्रा महोदय भवती पठतु.
किरातार्जुनीयं भीमयुधिष्ठिरयोः संवादः अर्जुनस्य इन्द्रकीलप्रयाणम्. युधिष्ठिरस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा व्यासमहर्षि उक्तवान् राजश्रेष्ठ त्वं सर्वेषु समानं प्रीतिं निक्षिप्तवान्
एकनिमिषम्. See this sentence, पुनरेकवारं पठतु.
युधिष्ठिरस्य
Now
वचनं
you have to break. पदविच्छेदं कृत्वा पठनीयम्.
yeah युधिष्ठिरस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा after
No, you again read पदविच्छेदं कृत्वा पठतु, अनन्तरं we will go to the meaning.
युधिष्ठिरस्य वचनं श्रुत्वा व्यासमहर्षि उक्तवान्
अत्र पश्यतु, व्यासमहर्षिरुक्तवान् इति न, व्यासमहर्षिरुक्तवान्. महर्षिः, सो अतः महर्षि उक्तवान्. सो अत्र रुक्तवान् इति अस्ति किल, कथं तद् अभवत्? विसर्गस्य रेपः अभवत्. अतः when you do the पदविच्छेदं, व्यासमहर्षिः उक्तवान्, that visargam we have to hear. Because of the visargam only, that became ruktavan. Atra pashyatu. Sandhi abhavat kila. So when you do the sandhi vicheda, you have to say Vyasa Maharshihi Uktavan. So that becomes Vyasa Maharshi Ruktavan. Visargasya repaha abhavat. So when you do the vichedam, you have to, that's visarga we have to hear clearly. Vyasa Maharshi Uktavan. Vyasa Maharshihi Uktavan. Astu va? Patatu.
राजश्रेष्ठ त्वं सर्वेषु समानं प्रीतिं
समानं वा?
समानां प्रीतिं निक्षिप्तवान्.
Nikshiptavan. The ksha you have to pronounce correctly. It is not nishiptavan. It is not sha, Shankara sha. It is ksha. So nikshiptavan, the ksha you have to pronounce correctly. Now, artham vadatu.
Tvam sarveshu samanam.
No, from the beginning. Yudhishthirasya.
After Yudhishthira's vachanam shrutva means heard. Vyasa Maharshihi said,
So if you are asked to translate, Shrutva iti tvantam abhyam kada. So you have to say, after hearing Yudhishthira's words, Vyasa Maharshi said so. Vyasa Maharshi said. Then quote, within quotes. So after hearing Shrutva, so you have to use the appropriate word. You cannot say Yudhishthira heard and then Yudhishthira said. Tatra Yudhishthirasya vachanam ashrunot iti na. It is not that verb is not there. It is only Shrutva, Tvanta is there. So you have to use the appropriate word there. You must understand. After, on hearing Yudhishthira's word, then Uktavan, Tatra Tavatu Pratyaya. So that is like a Purna Tingantam. But of course there, that is used as a Subantam only. Uktavan, Uktavantav, Uktavantaha, like that. It'll become. There you don't, it is not Latlakara or something. You have to use it as a Subantam only. Parantu Vyasa Maharshi said so. Astu va? So after hearing Yudhishthira's word, Vyasa Maharshi said, then quote unquote. Okay. Now you read that. Rajashreshta.
Rajashreshta. You are great among Raja.
Great among the kings.
Great among.
So it is Sambodhana. Atra pashyatu. Rajashreshta. See, Rajashreshtaha Pratama Vibhaktiyam bhavati. Rajashreshta Shabda. So Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. There, Sambodhana will become Rama. Hey Rama. So here it is Sambodhana Ekavachana. Rajashreshta Sabda. So He Rajashreshta. That whether he is written or not, you must understand when the minute it is Rajashreshta is given, and especially now they are using all these punctuation marks also. Actually, they were all not there in Sanskrit. Now, for the sake of making it a little slightly easier for people like us, they are using this. So, the minute the exclamation mark is there, you know that it is Sambodhana. Astu va? Rajashreshta. Hey Rajashreshta. Oh, the great among the kings. Okay.
Tvam sarveshu samanam प्रीतिम निक्षिप्त
Nikshiptavan.
निक्षिप्तवान
So,
निक्षिप्तवान.
So what does it mean?
You are sarveshu in all. Preetim nikshiptavan decided.
So, Preeti is, you are being kind. You are showing, you are exhibiting samanam Preetim. Means equally. So, atra samanam iti lingam linga kaha tatra.
Samanaha Pullinga.
Atra what is the word here? Samanam. No? So what linga it is?
Bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachanam va? Linga kaha?
Samanaha Pullinga.
But tatra samanaha iti na asti kila. Tatra samanam iti asti kila. See, samanam iti प्रीति इति शब्दस्य विशेषणं. प्रीति इति शब्दः स्त्रीलिङ्गः. अतः समाना प्रीति प्रथमा विभक्त्यां भवति. But you are showing the same kind of affection to everybody इति तत्र द्वितीया विभक्त्याम् अस्ति. प्रीतिम् इति द्वितीया विभक्त्याम् अस्ति स्त्रीलिङ्गे. अतः तत्र समानाम् इति तदपि स्त्रीलिङ्गे भवति. यत् लिङ्गं यद् वचनं विशेषस्य तद् लिङ्गं तद् वचनं सा विभक्ति विशेषणस्य. So whatever linga that visheshya is there, whatever vachanam it is there, whatever vibhakti it is there, the same thing will be of the visheshana. Atah preeti iti ikarantah strilingah dvitiya vibhaktihi ekavachanam. Astu va? Strilingah dvitiya vibhaktihi ekavachanam. Atah samana iti tadapi द्वितीया विभक्त्यां स्त्रीलिंगे एकवचने समानाम इति अभवत्.
So the word is samana, Mahodaya, स्त्रीलिंग samana.
Samana. द्वितीया एक
No, Mahodaya. So prathama is samana.
Samana, prathama एक वचनम is samana. Samana प्रीति, samanam प्रीतिम, samanaya प्रीत्या. Like that. Whatever the visheshya this thing, according to that, that will also change. So samanam preetim nikshiptavan. Kartari madhye.
Preetihi Pullingane. Preetihi.
Preetihi strilinga. Samanam iti atra kritam asti kila. So you see how some ikaranta is strilinga, how some ikaranta is pullinga. That you will know only by practice. Even if you ask suddenly some new word to me and ask me whether this ikaranta is strilinga or pullinga, I will also struggle. Sometimes I may do mistakes also. So atra samanam iti atra dhattam asti kila. Strilinge dhattam asti kila. So like that. But everywhere you will not get a visheshana for you to understand. So that you will get only by practice. There are ikaranta pullinga shabdas are also there, strilinga shabdas are also there. How will you know? You will know only by practice. You have to know more and more ikaranta shabda. You go on reading and try to, suppose you are in doubt, look at the dictionary or go Google and try to. And not that you will remember everything all the time. More and more, if you practice, you will know. So these things come only by practice. So samanam preetim nikshiptavan kartari madhye asti. Tvam iti prathama vibhaktyam asti. Nikshiptavan iti tavatu pratyayam. Tatapi prathama vibhaktyam ekavachane asti. Tvam iti raja pullinga. Nikshiptavan iti. तदेव suppose this tvam refers to somebody, some Strilinga. Rani, Rajni अस्ति. Rani न Rajni अथवा सीता कापि अस्ति स्त्रीलिङ्गे अस्ति. तत्र निक्षिप्तवती इति भवेत्. त्वम् इति राजश्रेष्ठः न, that is pullinga. So see, he is addressing Yudhishthira. This tvam refers to Yudhishthira. अतः युधिष्ठिरः निक्षिप्तवान् त्वं निक्षिप्तवान् पुल्लिङ्गे अभवत् प्रथमा एकवचने अस्तु वा so like that you must understand. Then Radhika, you read the second line.
तव स्वभावोऽभिनन्दनीयः.
Now you पदविच्छेदं कृत्वा पठतु.
तव स्वभावोः अभिनन्दनीयः.
न तव स्वभावः अभिनन्दनीयः.
तव
स्वभावः विसर्गस्य ओकारः अभवत्. Then that अभिनन्दनीयः that
becomes avagraha.
अवग्रहचिह्न आगच्छति. तव स्वभावः अभिनन्दनीयः. What is the meaning?
Your nature is also abhinandaniya.
What is abhinandaniya?
I don't know. Gentle.
Praiseworthy.
It's praiseworthy. It is to be
praiseworthy.
appreciable. It is praiseworthy. Then one more sentence you read, then I'll ask Sushila Mohodaya to read.
Manushvapi tavayam. Oh, munishvapi. Sorry. Munishvapi tavayam swabhavah stuti yogyah.
Okay. Now padavichedam karotu.
Munishu api tavayam.
Tatra kimapi abhavat.
Tu ayam. No. Tava ayam.
Atra kim tava ayam. Then okay. Then we'll.
Munishu api tava ayam swabhavah stuti yogyah.
Okay. Then now you try to tell me the sandhis there.
Munishu plus api, munishvapi, gunasandhi. And then tava plus ayam, tavayam is swarasandhi.
Tavayam savarna dirghasandhi.
Oh, savarna dirghasandhi. Okay. I don't get the names right. I'll practice.
How is Munishu Api?
No, Munishu Api is not Gunasandhi. What did you say?
No,
Gunasandhi
she said.
No. It is
Munishu plus api.
Who plus a, what it becomes?
Va.
Yantavanta?
Yantavanta. Okay, Yantavanta.
No, it is not Yantavanta.
Yansandhi.
Yansandhi it is.
Yansandhi.
Oh.
Okay. Yansandhi it is. Munishu api yansandhi tava yam savarna dirgha sandhi. Then
who becomes
Swabhavah stuti yogyah. Now what is the meaning?
Your swabhavam or your nature is similar to the munis, which is
No.
praise.
See, tava ayam swabhavah. This nature of yours is stuti yogyah. It is praiseworthy.
Even by the munis.
Even among the munis. That means even the munis praise your this swabhava. Tava ayam swabhavaha. Your this nature. Tava ayam swabhavaha. Swabhavaha iti pullingaha. Ataha ayam iti dattamasti. Suppose it were a napumsakalinga word, idam iti bhavet. Tava idam iti bhavet. Suppose it was a strilinga word,
tava iyam.
Iyam iti abhavat. Astu kila? स्वभावः इति पुल्लिङ्ग अतः तव अयं स्वभावः तदपि स्तुतियोग्यः स्वभावः इति पुल्लिङ्गः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम् अतः स्तुतियोग्यः इट इस् विशेषण फॉर द स्वभावः अस्तु वा इट इस् प्रेज़वर्दी नेचर अतः स्वभावः पुल्लिङ्गे प्रथमा विभक्त्याम् एकवचने अस्ति किल अतः स्तुतियोग्यः इति तदपि पुल्लिङ्गे प्रथमा विभक्त्याम् एकवचने अस्ति ayam swabhavaha, munishu api. Then Sushila Mahodaya, Bhavati Purati.
तव गुणैरहं सन्तुष्टः तव गुणैः अहं सन्तुष्टः
Correct. Okay. What is the sandhi there?
गुणैः अहं that is visarga sandhi.
Visarga sandhi, what did it become?
Gunaihi rakara
Repa. Visargasya repa.
repa.
Visargasya repa. Visarga sandhi, visargasya repa.
Repah.
Atah tavaihi, tava gunaihi aham santushtah. What does that mean?
I am happy. Santushtah is happy. So I am happy with that guna or nature.
By your nature. By
your nature.
There, here, gunaihi iti bahuvachane asti. By your
nature
habits or by your, because that's, it's in bahuvachan. Swabhavaha iti ekavachanam asti. Parantu tava gunaihi, by all these your qualities. I am
qualities.
qualities. Santushtah iti तस्य विषये किमपि वक्तुं शक्यते वा भवती? सन्तुष्टः.
सन्तुष्टः प्रथम एकवचनं.
प्रथम एकवचनं. लिङ्गः किं? लिङ्गः
सन्तुष्टः पुल्लिङ्गः.
पुल्लिङ्गः. Why it is पुल्लिङ्गः?
Why? Visarga, because of the visarga. Santushtah.
No. But why the word? Why it is not santushta? Why is it in santushta?
Because it is tava. It is yours. Because this muni, we are talking about that muni, which is pullinga.
Is it because of tava or what? Tava gunaihi aham santushtah.
Gunaihi is also prathama bahuvachanam.
Gunaihi prathama bahuvachanam va?
Gunaihi
Tritiya bahuvachanam.
Tritiya bahuvachanam.
Santushtah iti kaha santushtah?
Gunaihi
Kaha santushtah?
Wait. Kaha santushtah? Tava santushtah?
Aham santushtah.
Aham santushtah. Aham kaha? Aham iti kaha tatra?
Aham adhyahridam.
Aham adhyahritam na tatra asti kila.
Gunairaham. Oh, Gunai aham. Okay.
Who is that aham? Who is that aham?
Aham is Yudhishthira.
Aham is Yudhishthira.
No, Vyasa Maharshi.
Vyasa. Atah aham santushtah iti Vyasah vadati.
Okay. I was thinking Yudhishthira is talking even now. Tava gunaihi aham santushtah. I thought it is Yudhishthira talking about Munihi. About to the Muni.
Now, how can you think?
Because here he is saying Muni api tava ayam swabhavaha sastuti yogyah. So I thought here Yudhishthira is.
Sushila Mahodaya, Ekanimsham. You should not assume. You should not think. You must see what is there. You must see where this thing is. Actually, now see, they are using all this within quotation symbols also in Sanskritam. Purvam tat sarvam na asit. Idanim, they are using it. I told you exclamation. The same manner. It is still Vyasa Maharshi who speaks
talking
is
to Yudhishthira.
Tava iti, what? Tava, what does it?
Tava is that Munihi here. No, I'm sorry. Aham is Munihi. Tava is Yudhishthira.
Yudhishthira. Tava is what vibhakti? What does it mean?
Tava is
Shashti ekavachanam.
Tava iti
Yudhishthirasya gunaihi Vyasa munihi santushtah. Santushtah iti. What is the word? Can you throw more light on the word? Santushtah.
Santushtah.
What pratyaya is that?
Ta pratyaya.
That is what you should be able to recognize. Aham santushtah.
Yeah. Okay.
So aham santushtah is Vyasah santushtah. Kaihi santushtah. Gunaihi santushtah. Kasya gunaihi santushtah. युधिष्ठिरस्य गुणैः व्यासः सन्तुष्टः अतः इक्तप्रत्ययम् सो अहम् इति एकवचनम् अतः सन्तुष्टः अहम् इति तत्र व्यासमुनिः वदति अतः पुल्लिङ्गे भवति अहम् इति प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनं क्लास्ல இருக்கேன் கூப்பிடுறேன் क्लास्ல இருக்கேன் கூப்பிடுறேன் अतः तव गुणैः अहं सन्तुष्टः सन्तुष्टः अपि सन्तुष्टः इस् अतः इट् इस् दिस् थिङ्ग् फॉर् दट् अहम् अतः प्रथमाविभक्त्यां पुल्लिङ्गे एकवचने भवति यतः व्यासमुनिः सन्तुष्टः अस्तु वा so like that every word you should be able to account for every word you should be able to account for and find out what it is then
vayam moksham praptum prayatnam kurmah vayam vi praptum is tumun prayatnam kurmah we will tumun we will having
vayam
we will try to get
yes
try to
okay
get
vayam iti what is that subject what is that
bahuvachanam madhya
अस्मत् शब्दः अहम्
अस्मत् शब्दः बहुवचनं
वयं प्रथमा विभक्ति बहुवचनं अतः वयं कुर्मः
because that is kurmah is uttama purusha bahuvachan
vayam kurmah suppose that was aham what will it be
karoshi karomi sorry karomi
avam if it is dvivachanam
karomi ni vah kurvah
vayam kurmah avam kurvah aham karomi aham then kim kurmah vayam so every word also you can write this akamsha kramena and try to understand
kim kartum praptum kurmah
vayam kim kurmah prayatnam kurmah kim kartum prayatnam kurmah praptum okay you can say even praptum prayatnam kurmah of course that doesn't make any sense kim praptum prayatnam kurmah
because you say when we say kartum tumun you use kartum no so I said
okay that's what I'm saying see vayam prayatnam kurmah so kim kartum prayatnam kurmah praptum you need not say praptum we can say
okay moksham praptum we can say together
but just if you say praptum it doesn't make sense
yes
so there you have to so according to the situation you have to keep that vayam moksham praptum prayatnam kurmah atah वाक्यं कर्तरि मध्ये अस्ति वा कर्मणि मध्ये अस्ति वा
कर्तरि मध्ये नो
कर्तरि मध्ये अस्तु अतः वयं मोक्षं प्राप्तुं प्रयत्नम् इति द्वितीया विभक्ति यतः कर्तरि मध्ये अस्ति मोक्षं प्राप्तुं प्रयत्नं कुर्मः अस्तु वा then we stop here so like that every sentence every word you should account for so next class what I am going to do is this passage you take and so in the same order how I don't know how many sentences are there so in the same order each one take so starting from Chitra Mahodaya, you take 3 sentences then the next 3 sentences Radhika you take then next 3 sentences or how many ever sentences are there you divide amongst yourselves you write the sentence you write the padavichedam you write whatever I explained just now like that you write whatever it is there you write and then read out from there
okay
that will be your homework so how many sentences are there I'm not counting you count you people count so share equally amongst the 3 of you. Chitra, first 3 or 4, then Radhika, then Shishila. Astu va? You
Okay.
write the sentence, or you can write all that also, no
I
problem.
think
And
that would be easier, Mahodaya.
that will
We'll
be,
do
that will be
everything.
easier, and we will ask questions. Okay.
Yeah, and we'll
That
also
way.
be able to do everything
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Oh, the whole passage, you write, then everything you write and bring. Chitra Mahodaya astu va? Then don't say, if I write, I will know. If I don't write, I will not know. So please write and read
Yeah.
out from whatever you have written. So you have to write the full sentence. You have to write the pada vichedam. And every word you have to account for, whatever it is. If it is a
We will
subandham,
do the Vakya Vishleshana also with the. No.
Vakya Vishleshanam, we will try on the
Okay.
go. But these things, at least if you do,
Mm.
then that we can try. So each word, if it is a Subhantam, what Vibhakti, what Lingam, what everything, you have to write the Sabdam, what Sabdam it is, like that, no? So that anything I ask, you will be able to answer immediately. You don't have to think. Huh? Tadeva bhavatyaha grihakaryam bhavatu. Next week we don't have class because my children are coming. I'm traveling to Jaipur tomorrow, coming back only on the 1st. And my son and our family will be there. I will not be able to take class. So we'll meet on 10th. On 10th,
Okay, lots
17th
of-
I will take. And 24th again I'll be in Coimbatore. After that I have to continuously take class. Sorry for this break in between. I mean, inevitable. I couldn't do anything about it. Astuva? Ekanimsham. I'll say the prayer. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಹೋದಯ.
Thank you, ma'am.